Investigating your concerns about the election. We've heard from several KCTV5 viewers who say they got an application for a mail-in ballot but never asked for one. KCTV5 investigative reporter Angie Rucono got some answers.
About a third of all voters plan to vote by mail this election. If you want to do that, you need to request a mail-in ballot application. Even if that isn't your plan, other groups are suggesting maybe you consider that. And they're sending you those forms anyway.
The administration of President John Fitzgerald Kennedy begins.
I voted for Kennedy my first time in 1960, and I've never missed a vote.
Tom Lawless certainly doesn't plan to miss this election. No matter where you sit politically, this has been a wild ride.
The party wants to go socialist medicine.
My party is me.
Then this comes along, and it just adds to the confusion is what's behind this. It's never happened before.
Tom has never been encouraged to vote by mail, and certainly not by a third party.
It's kind of confusing.
That's why he called KCTV5. Turns out his paperwork came to him courtesy of the Center for Voter Information.
What we've learned is that direct mail is very effective in helping folks sign up, register to vote, and sign up to vote by mail.
That group has signed up millions of people to vote by mail. The forms come to selected voters with their own pre-printed information right on the application. They've made such an impact in our area, Johnson County even tweeted about it.
At a time when so much is happening, the fact that we are able to send registrations and vote by mail signups directly to you in your home makes planning for voting just a little bit easier.
Easier for you, but it certainly can complicate things because some voters are now getting numerous applications.
Send her a voter registration card.
That seems to be the case more in Kansas than Missouri.
And those voters are pretty upset that because, well, wait a minute, I've submitted an application. Why am I getting this other application in the mail?
We checked in with the Wyandotte County Election Commissioner who says they quickly resolve any duplications and run a tight ship. Bruce Newby points to the good in mail-in ballots. Social distancing will be easier on Election Day if a good chunk of us mail our ballots in.
I need more people to vote by mail.
But mail-in ballots and the push for even more mail-in ballots has led to criticism.
I think that sending people to the polls is still the best way to do it. I'm all for absentee ballots and doing it that way, but the mass mail-in ballots is ripe for fraud and is ripe for disaster.
Our I-Team has followed along as voters and elected officials have reported problems. Pettis County recently revealed 1,200 ballots were misplaced by the post office. They were later found. We know how important mail will be in this election, more important than ever before. So that's why we decided to do our own mail test. We use ballot-size envelopes and rented post office boxes in Lenexa and Liberty, Missouri. What happens when our I-Team sends out hundreds of ballots from all over the city?
12 of them don't have postmarks.
We sincerely regret the damage to your mail.
The KCTV5 mail test is tomorrow night at 10. In Kansas City, Angie Rucono, KCTV5 News.